This time, I'm going to talk about the addition of fractions and how to add a similar and dissimilar. So what are the things that we need to remember in adding a similar fractions? Number 1, make sure the bottom number or the denominator are the same. So where we can find the denominator in fraction? Here, these are the denominator. Next is add the numerator, then copy the denominator. Then simplify it into lowest term. But how we're going to add a dissimilar fractions wherein the denominator are different? So let us find out. Remember, a similar fractions, these are the fractions that have the same denominators. So we have 3 over 7 plus 2 over 7. Just copy the denominator, then add the numerator, which is 3 plus 2, we have 5 over 7. And that will be our final answer. Number 2. We have 5 over 8 plus 1 over 8. Again, copy the denominator, then add the numerator. We have 5 plus 1, so we have 6 over 8. Is 6 over 8 our final answer? No, because it needs to simplify. So, how to simplify a numbers? Just think of a number that are in common in both numerator and denominator. So we have 2. Just divide 6 divided by 2, we have 3. And then 8 divided by 2, we have 4. So we have 3 over 4. Number 3. So we have 5 over 12 plus 5 over 12. Again, it is a similar fraction. So just copy the denominator, we have 12. Then add the numerator, which is 5 plus 5, that is 10. This is not our final answer because 10 over 12 have a common number, which is 2. Have 10 divided by 2, that is 5. Then 12 divided by 2, we have 6. Our final answer is 5 over 6. Number 4, we have 5 over 10 plus 7 over 10. Just copy the denominator, then add the numerator, we have 12 over 10. 12 over 10 is not our final answer. So think of a number that are in common in both numerator and denominator, and that is 2. So we have 12 divided by 2, that is 6. And then 10 divided by 2, that is 5. Is 6 over 5 our final answer? But it can be transformed into a mixed number, 1 and 1 over 5. Either of the two are correct. That's it. Next is, let us add a dissimilar fractions. A dissimilar fractions, these are the fractions that have a different denominators. Like for example, 1/3 and 1/6. So we have 3 and 6 as the denominators. In finding the LCD, just focus on the denominator. So we have 3 and 6. We just do the skip counting. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We're going to find the least common number. Pinakamababang number na pinagkapareho nila. So we have 6, 12, 18. So in this case, merong dalawang numbers na in common. So we have 6 and 12. But the LCD, we need to take the least, yung pinakamababa. So we go to 6. After determining the LCD, let's do the second step. So divide the LCD into the denominator. So what is 6 divided by 3? We have 2. So 2 times 1, we have still 2. Same thing here, 6 divided by 6, 1. Then 1 times 1, we have 1. We see that the denominator have the same number. So just copy the denominator, which is 6. Then add the numerator, which is 2 plus 1, we have 3. We need to simplify 3 over 6 because there is a common number in both numerator, which is 3. So we need to divide 3 in both numerator and denominator. So 3 divided by 3, that is 1. 6 divided by 3, that is 2. So our final answer is 1/2. Next example, we have 1/5 plus 4 over 15. Let us find the LCD. Our LCD is 15. So when we do a skip counting, or the least common number is 15. So write 15 as our denominator, our new denominator. So what is 15 divided by 5? 3 times 1, we have still 3. So write on the numerator. Next is 15 divided by 15, that is 1. 1 times 4, that is 4. So since our denominator are the same, just copy 15, then add the numerator. We have 3 plus 4, that is 7. So our final answer is 7 over 15. Next is 2/3 plus 4 over 5. So first is determine the LCD. So what is the LCD of our given? So when we do the skip counting, the least common number is 15. Let us divide 15 in 3. That is 5. 5 times 2, 10. And then this part, 15 divided by 5, that is 3. 3 times 4, that is 12. Just copy 15, then add the numerator. 10 plus 12, we have 22. Since it is an improper fraction, we need to change it into mixed number. 1 and 7 over 15. Either of the two is acceptable. So kung titingnan natin yung ginawa nating solution, it looks like a butterfly. So there is another way in solving a dissimilar fractions. Multiply the denominator, which is 15. Multiply 2 and 5. So that is 10. Then next multiply 4 times 3, that is 12. So we have 10 plus 12, that is 22. Then over 15. Change into mixed fraction. We have 1 and 7 over 15. So it's up to you which method that you're going to follow. So it's your turn. Find the sum and difference of the given fractions.